Welcome to Chris's Storytelling Corner. This is Christopher Moldong. Today I'm going to give out my list for the top 5 katana users in anime and manga. Be sure to also check out my manga review for Your Lie in April, volumes 4 to 5. Next time I'll have a manga review for Your Lie in April, volumes 6 and 7. A reading of my short story, The Underachievers, pages 1 and 2. A movie review for Baby Driver, and in a few weeks, a movie review for Spider-Man Homecoming. You can check out my author's website at www.chrismoldong.com. You can buy my first novel, a fantasy adventure called The Mustard Prince in the Condiment Kingdom, for $4.99. Also, for $2.99, you can buy my short story collection, a collection of 10 short stories in the horror, fantasy, and realistic fiction genres. Check out my Twitter page and author's Facebook page. Links to all these will be provided on the description. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube or SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. So, let's actually just get right to it. I got the top 5 katana users in anime and manga. So, number 5, we'll start with Vicious from Cowboy Bebop. He was formerly friends with Spike Spiegel. Spike was the one that actually got Vicious into the Red Dragon crime syndicate. He eventually ends up hunting down Spike and Julia as time goes on. And there's not much known about his background. He doesn't really respect tradition, but he eventually does become the leader of the Red Dragon crime syndicate. Quite and never smiles, and quite an evil guy, really. Okay, next guy on my list, Byakuya, Byakuya Kuchiki from Bleach. I am sorry for butchering that name. Um, Byakuya. He adopts Rukia into their clan. Um, Byakuya is actually the 28th head of the Kuchiki clan, and the captain of the 6th division of, like, the Soul Reapers. And one thing about this guy is he is a real no-nonsense type of guy. I mean, he strongly believes in law and order, is willing to let Rukia get executed in the name of law and order, and really just tries to follow the straight and narrow. Otherwise, of course, he fights Ichigo and whatnot, but eventually helps him out too. But yeah, definitely the cool, calm, collected, ultra serious type of guy. Number 3, Jin, Samurai Champloo. I would have said Mugen, but the problem is Mugen doesn't actually wield a katana. He wields a different type of weapon, whereas Jin is more of just more of a katana wielder. He's a very accomplished swordsman that accompanies Mugen and Fu. He's not very friendly. He's never very social, and actually, these two are pretty much like the first friends he's had, and is actually goes out of his way to really protect the two. He's always at odds with Mugen, but at the end of the day, they do have a friendship, and they do help each other out. Always calm and collected, but his backstory, obviously, is that he killed his own master in self-defense. Um, his master was trying to turn their dojo into a dojo of assassins, to train assassins, and Jin was having none of that. So, as the series goes on, he is hunted by his former classmates and other Ronin as well. Okay, number 2 on the list, Demon Eyes Kyo. Samurai Deeper Kyo, or Kyo Mibu. He's the last remaining true Mibu, leader of the four emperors. Um, as far as the personality goes, he's very aloof and acts really mean, but he's actually quite a caring guy to, and quite loyal actually to those that are loyal to him. Um, he is the Thousand Slayer who killed over 1,000 samurai in the Battle of Sekigahara. He was defeated by Kiyoshiro Mibu, and um, I only saw the manga. I only read the manga, so he shares his body until they find his real body in the forest where the Mibu are. And but by the end of the series, there was always a love interest in Yuya there, and by the end of the series, they actually end up living together. So, and by the end of the series, actually, he actually gets a happy ending. And actually, oddly enough, Jin gets a pretty happy ending. He doesn't die. Kyo actually gets a happy ending. Byakuya gets, yeah, he lives. Vicious does not get the happy ending, but he is a villain. So, but yeah, as far as all these guys have this like dark past and are trying to redeem themselves, but no one defines that aspect. But number one, Himura Kenshin from Ruroni Kenshin, the former Hitokiri Batosai, carrier of the Sakabato, and he uses that weapon because he vows never to kill again. When he was the Batosai, I mean that guy was slicing dudes in half. Um, he did it with no mercy, um, with extreme, was it extreme discrimination? or, but yeah, in extremely bloody and swift manner. When he was about to say he'd kill people, as Kenshin, as as a Roroni, he's just polite, calm, and serene. Actually, he's very goofy. You know, it isn't until danger appears that he gets really serious, and when things get really bad, the Hitokiri Batosai does end up coming out, and he has to kind of repress that in a way. But he's a guy that killed many when he was younger, um, kind of lived to kill, and was very good at it, and found something of redemption. And that's the story of a lot of these guys, save for Vicious and Byakuya. But like Kyo is like that as well. Um, Jin is kind of like that, but not as crazy as these guys. But at the very end of the series, he does marry Kamiya Kaoru. Actually has a kid who hates him. So loves his mom but hates him. Um, so he doesn't exactly get a great ending. In a sense, I mean, he does marry Kaoru, but I believe in the OVA, I believe she dies, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so he his past just kind of comes back to bite him a lot of times. Um, More so than a lot of the other characters on the list. So, that's all for today. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to this channel if you're on YouTube, or follow, share, and comment on this channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher, please rate, review, and share this channel. Thank you for listening to this list. Next time, I will have a manga review for Your Lie in April, volumes 6 and 7. A reading of my short story, The Underachievers, pages 1 and 2. a movie review for Baby Driver, and in a few weeks, a movie review for Spider-Man Homecoming. Thank you, and until next time.